everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of the 30 Days Summit interview with Dr. Anissa Holmes, a dentist, business acceleration coach, social media strategist, and best-selling author. My name is Bailey Richard, and I am delighted to invite Dr. Holmes back so that she can share with us in this interview a behind-the-scenes look at one of her award-winning funnels. So, Dr. Holmes, welcome back, and feel free to take it away.
Awesome. So I'm really excited to share this funnel. This is a funnel that we actually just launched last week. And this is for our Facebook bootcamp. And with this, we're actually going to be using the same strategies that we talked about in the part 1 of this interview, which is using our Dream 100 to be able to market this program. But in the last few days, we've actually been using it with our own audience running Facebook ads, and it's been crazy. We have done, I think, about 35,000 in the last few days in this funnel. So this is pretty amazing. And this is for my Facebook bootcamp course. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and take you guys a little bit behind the scenes and show you the different pages, and then we'll kind of go in from there. And again, this is for a $997 program, okay? And so just to kind of let you know what my thoughts were when I was building out this funnel, I have, an image of me here, and it's kind of popping a lot of social proof. And this is not a really, really long funnel, but it's proven to be super effective. And so here's social proof. Again, I'm teaching a Facebook course. And so here I am at Social Media Marketing World, talking about Facebook marketing. And you have the copy here, which I think the copy is super important. So you can see here it says, inside of this Facebook bootcamp, you will learn how I get up to 57 patients a month on autopilot while spending less than $500. And so the purpose of this funnel for me is, how can we get people to get results without having to do a lot of work? And if you can show people that you can do that, it's huge. And you can say here, you will also learn how to copy and paste my highest converting ads, which I give you in less than an hour, so you or your team can do the same thing too. And so it shows there with this copy that in less than an hour, you can have everything up and running, that you can do it, or you can outsource this to someone else. And so again, how can we make it simple or easy? This is a live training that we do through Zoom. So we have these scheduled there. And then from there, we have social proof. So this is someone who recently went through the program, and the testimonial is there. And so she's 5 months into her new practice. Last month, she had over 114 new patients, and she had over $120,000 that she brought in. And again, this is a 5-month startup. And she is only spending $500 a month on marketing. And the only thing that she's done is take our course. So this is huge. Having a real image of a real person, I think resonates with a lot of people. There's some social proof here as well with Russell. So I am teaching funnels. And so that's amazing to be able to have, in my case, an image here with Russell and an image of me with my 2 Club Award as well. And interesting, like I was talking to Russell and about a week or so ago on our Decade in a Day call, I'm in his inner circle. And Russell's like, it's so interesting. He's like, because people ask me how to build funnels for dentistry, and I'm just telling them to go to you. And I'm like, all right, awesome. So we have that social proof there from Russell. Going down, we have a video, which I'll show you when we go into the live page. And this is a video for me telling them what they're going to get. And then a few more testimonials. And what I've done on the page here as well is you can see you will get everything you need to run high converting campaigns, the images, the ads, the funnels in less than an hour, what you're going to get. So for those of you guys who've read Expert Secrets, you learn about the stack, right? And it's super important to have that stack. So we actually have the stack inside of our page there. So it says, what are you going to get? You're going to get a 3-session bootcamp masterclass. You're going to get high income targeting secrets. You're going to get Instagram secrets training, plug and play ads for Invisalign, implants, cosmetic dentistry, and more. Done for you image library. So we give people all of the images. And then there's funnels. So they're going to get a dental implant funnel. They're going to learn how to close cases. They're going to get access to a free Facebook group. So they're going to get all of that. So like if you have the ads, if you have the funnel, if you have the image, if you have me to help you, like there's no way you won't be successful. And we have, again, the line built through, and the total cost is $997. And so again, a few more testimonials. And that is, that's pretty much it. We have another image of what you're going to get, stack slide, right? And then we have one more testimonial right here where we ask them to actually purchase the actual course. And so again, you can see here, this is the live one, what it looks like. We have a video in there, and I'm saying, a lot of doctors ask me, can't you just train my team? And so we did exactly that. And so in less than an hour, they'll be able to copy and paste. And in the training, I'm just going to show them how to copy and paste everything. And so it makes it super easy. And so again, we just actually tweaked this funnel and re-released. And it was really interesting, guys, is that I think what's helped this funnel so much is not just a copy in the words, but the whole concept. And I really got this, it was like an epiphany with Russell, is that what do you have to do to make it so that they cannot fail? That's the big thing. And so for me, I've been running this boot camp for 6 months, and we actually had the price lower, and we basically almost doubled the price. And I'm like, what can I give people so that they can't fail? And I know they were getting stuck with creating copy or actually creating the ads. And so we created the ads, so they copy and paste it. And so when you give people an opportunity to have everything that they need so that they don't have to do a whole lot of work and they can get the results quickly, they'll pay whatever it takes, right? And so I think that's why this funnel works so well, is because we say you're going to get all of these bonuses, and we have it right there on the page. And the interesting thing is that we have actually not started running webinars to this. So I will be doing webinars with JV partners who are the podcasters, who are the industry leaders, right? And having them to be able to do a webinar with me. And from there, we'll be promoting this course. We also will be doing that automated webinar. So the strategy is to have Facebook ads directly to the webinar, have Facebook ads going directly. And interesting, we've just been running ads directly to this course. It hasn't even been to a webinar, and we've already done, like I said, nearly 35,000 in just a few days. And so I think the reason why, again, is the copy, the social proof. And again, to me, I think the stack is huge. But once we start driving all of this traffic from our JV partners, it's going to be crazy. I'm already anticipating this is going to quickly become my next $1 million funnel, in a really, really, really short time. And it's two things. One is just what they're going to get, but also the fact that we're going to be able to grow and scale by using JV partners.
So it's really surprising to me, honestly, that you are currently actually sending Facebook ads directly to this page, which is serving a lot of purposes. It's, it's a sales page, but it's also an order form page, because we do hear people talking a lot about how, well, you should be always sending people to a webinar or an opt-in or something like that. But if I'm understanding you correctly, based on everything that we talked about in your part 1 interview, that's the power of having really warm and hot audiences from all of the different things that you've done on Facebook so far, like the summit, like retargeting people from your Facebook Lives and all that. Is that correct?
That is correct. And so again, for me, I have really warm audiences. And how did I get that? Okay. One is that I've been doing a lot of Facebook Lives and all of those sort of things. So you build up those audiences. But recently, I've actually reached out to a few industry leaders, and interestingly, a few have reached out to me and said, hey, you want to share audiences, right? And so I know that when I put a Facebook ad out, I know it's going to my target. And based on the copy of my ad, if you'd like, I can go ahead and show you kind of what an ad looks like.
I'd love that. Yes, please.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and do that. Give me just a second to go to that page. So you can kind of get an idea.
I think it's just really important for people who are watching to recognize, so many times I know this has been the strategy because I've done it in the past, and I know that so many other colleagues that I've seen have done it in the past where, we have a product or something and we go out and we hire a Facebook manager. And, one of the first things we're doing is just trying to find that audience. And what do the Facebook managers always say? Well, we start off at $5 an ad and it takes a long time to bring those costs down as we get closer to our target, right? As we try to figure out who our target audience is and we get more of those people in and we start building out those custom audiences and stuff, your strategies bypass all of that, allow you to build up those warm and hot audiences so that you can literally send people to an order form sales page and make the sales, which is frankly pretty unheard of, I think, in general, whenever it comes to Facebook ad strategies.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And this is the ad. This is the ad that's getting, so this is actually, I put this up last week. I mean, again, this is crazy, but it's working. I mean, so are you looking for the fastest and easiest way to get new patients for your dental practice? Inside of the Dental Facebook Bootcamp, you will learn how I get up to 57 patients a month on autopilot while spending less than $500, and how by copying and pasting my highest converting ads, which I give you in less than 1 hour, you or your team can do the same thing too. So this is basically what my webinar title is going to be, very similar to this copy, right? And then there's the link to the page. And then what I did was I just put this as the pinned post on my Facebook page. So if anybody goes to my page for any other ads or anything like that, then they will see that. We also have this running on Instagram as well. But I mean, you can see here we've had, this was just boosted June 9th on the day of this recording. That was like 5 days ago, okay? We have had 727 people to like it. It was shared 15 times. And again, we had a ton of sales, and so we have a lot of other stuff on our page. But I mean, and we've been running a few other little ads, but this is it. And that's why I'm saying this is going to be a funnel that's going to be crazy, because if we're getting that amount of results already, imagine when we start running the webinars with our JV partners, right? It's going to be huge. And it's interesting because a lot of times you think that there has to be one strategy. And I know there's a few of us in Inner Circle that have not really done a whole lot of webinars. And for my industry, which are dentists, a lot of them, they don't have time during the day to watch a webinar. They're with patients, right? And so for me, I have to be creative of how can I get the message out to them? And so I always say test different things and you see what sticks. This is definitely working, but how can I grow and scale this as fast as possible? I know the answer is going to be webinars. And so I already have an amazing sales page, right? And then when I start driving traffic to it from a webinar that I'm really showing kind of, stories of people and behind the scenes of what they're going to get and why I decided to hire a copywriter and why I decided to hire my design team in Australia to build out all of these amazing images and all of that stuff that I'm just going to give them for free. It becomes a no-brainer. So I'm super excited to see where this is going to go. This might be my funnel to get me into that 8 comma award.
I love it. I'm seeing so many different things here that I'm just remembering from whenever I've read Expert Secrets and .com Secrets. The stack, of course, is something that we're all familiar with. But even whenever I was looking at your Facebook ad just now, one of the things that I've really noticed about your copy is something that Russell always says about using specific numbers, that really attract people's attention. So I'm seeing things like 57, patients a month, letting people know that you're spending less than $500, less than an hour of their time. Those metrics, I'm sure, in your copy are also pretty helpful.
So this copy is straight from the webinar strategy that Russell teaches, right? The perfect webinar. How to do this without this, or how to do this. It's the same thing. So if you're in Funnel U, or you're in Funnel Scripts, how to do this without this, how to do this. It's the same thing. It's a formula here, right? You will learn how I get up to while spending less than, and how by all of this. So you could really just take this Facebook ad and plug in your stuff. So are you looking for the fastest and easiest way to whatever they want to get for your whatever business? inside of the name of the course, you will learn how I get up to whatever on autopilot. Like, this is almost a script for like a Facebook ad. So like, just copy it or hack it or model it or whatever. It's been crazy.
I love it. Yeah, I love how so many of the different elements of funnels can be completely reused for different things as well. The copy that you write for a webinar can be used for Facebook ads and vice versa and things like that. The truth is that it's all about getting that messaging down that's going to attract people's attention. So,
yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. Dr. Holmes, I've absolutely loved getting a chance to look inside this funnel. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with us about it?
You know what? It's been really, really good. Again, in terms of what's next, what's next is really making sure that you have all of the little technical things in place, having your Facebook pixel installed. So a lot of people might, forget that step. So making sure that you have, all of your tracking codes in, is super important, because once people go to that page, you want to definitely retarget them. So those are like little things to just kind of keep in mind as you're finalizing your funnel. And then, of course, making sure that it's optimized and it looks really, really good on mobile. That's also something that you definitely want to keep in mind.
Do you mind if I ask you what happens after somebody purchases on this page? Is there anything special that you're doing with the thank you page, or
Sure.
We've heard some kind of unique strategies for how people are taking advantage of their confirmation pages. Just would love to see that.
Sure, we can definitely do that. So the interesting thing is that it's not fancy. So our confirmation is just like, congrats, order complete. And from there, we have an opportunity for them to join our free Facebook group. So there's a link there for them to get direct access. From there, they get an email. So we have that set up in our products page. And the email gives them more information about what comes next. So I think that's super important to have that in place. And again, from there, they basically join our Facebook group. And then from there, they get inside of the actual membership site. So just to kind of show you what that looks like. And that'd be kind of interesting, so people can see a membership site funnel. I just take 2 minutes to show you that, because it's pretty unique what we've done in there with all of the bonuses and all of those things. So I'll just show you really quickly the membership area. That might be something that can give you a little bit of value. And this is the membership site for that actual program, right? So a lot of times people don't even realize, like, you can do all of that in ClickFunnels. I'm like, yeah. Right. So here's the back end of our site, right? So we have a link to the Facebook group. We have a social image library. So if they click there, they get access to a Google Drive that has over 100 images. There's a Google Drive here with all of the ads. There's a targeting audiences guide, so they can quickly use that. The link to the share funnel. There's a trial for ClickFunnels as well, because again, we are teaching funnels. There's a PDF on that. So we have all of that built in, and then we have like a replay area. And then we have, again, a funnel course, which is pretty cool. And all I'm doing is showing them how to copy and paste everything. And like you can see here, how to create a custom domain, how to create a favicon and remove the ClickFunnels badge if they want to do that. Again, a lot of dentists may not want that in their dental implant funnel. How to customize your quiz. So we're using, which is really cool, the new feature of the new feature of ClickFunnels, which is the quizzes. Which is, a lot of people don't know that you can actually create quizzes within. So my funnel that I give to the dentist is a dental implant quiz where patients will take that. And part of it is that a question of like, well, what is your biggest problem? Well, I'm missing one tooth, 2 teeth, hate my denture, or like, why haven't you fixed it before? Like those sort of things that traditionally we would have had to have used a third party. You can now build that in with your funnels. And I built this funnel that I share inside of ClickFunnels.
One of the things that I love about how you've designed the inside of this membership area as well is that you're making it very obvious by using the exact same language from your stack earlier, how people are getting the content. So over here on the left-hand side, the social image library, that's exactly what you told them in the stack that they were going to be getting, so that, there's that immediate trust that's built upon purchase and login. They can see, this was what I was supposed to get. This is what's been delivered.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really, really good. And what happens is that, like, for us, because we have the training and it's live, right? Right now it's not automated. And I think I'm going to leave it that way because people like that one-on-one interaction. But people can join at any point, right? And immediately they get access to all of these bonuses. They can watch the previous month's replay. So they can get started right away. And I think that gives a lot of value as well. And so, if you look at, people canceling or, they're going to ask for their money back, when they come in and see all of this, like it makes a whole lot of sense of how you're going to be able to help them and that it's a rock solid program.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Well, thank you for being willing to take us inside that membership area. That's fantastic. Is there anything else that you'd like to share about the funnel?
Well, I think that's probably, I could go on and on and on. But I think those are the main key points, is really looking at, how can you be consistent, which is really good as well. And then like for me with ClickFunnels, which is so awesome, is that really discovering all of what's possible. And, again, a lot of people don't realize that you can even build membership sites or, you can build in, I'm just going to exit out of here. You can build in quizzes as well. And it's just amazing. All of the different features that are in there, just to kind of show you what that looks like. Like I said, I can go on and on and on. This is my dental implant free funnel that we give people, which is so amazing. But you have this whole quiz feature, which is pretty awesome. A lot of people don't even know that you can build out these quizzes. This is a new feature in ClickFunnels, and that's pretty awesome as well. So you could definitely look at utilizing this within your own funnels for your different businesses. And again, it's all right there inside to be able to do that. A lot of people don't know that. So I thought I'd just highlight that you can do that. And then you have the pop-up to get people to opt in. So there's just so much that you can do. I mean, it's just really up to your imagination, which is why this is so awesome, because people can get ideas from so many of us.
Absolutely. I mean, really, the kinds of features that ClickFunnels gives you are just completely endless, it seems. There's so many different things that you can do.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Well, Dr. Holmes, I really appreciate you being willing to spend some time with us today going over your funnel and for being willing to share so much. It's been an absolute pleasure, and we thank you for being a part of the summit.
Thanks so much for having me, Bailey.